Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om. 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 Every time when we chant, we can add with a prayer, no? You make me understand that you are behind this very chanting. But why are you not make me aware of your presence as much time as possible? I am not telling that throughout you should make me aware. You may have your own reasons. But at least I should know throughout the day's dealings. You are there for certain reasons, you are keeping yourself away from me. You are allowing me for your own reasons. That is why you are given this forgetfulness, everything. All those things we can be realized. But why don't you make us to feel that you have heard our prayer? We are praying through Nama chanting, which is also a gift by you. Very often one prayer, one song comes to our mind. In Tamil it is there. It is dedicated to Lord Ayyappa, but Lord Ayyappa is in everybody's heart, so we can take it the same prayer. Ekanda Vasa Ennayalum Isha Yen Kural Yettavillayo. Have you not heard? No, I have been trying. Ekanta Vasa, you are staying alone. Ennayalum Isha, you are the all-pervading reality, and you are the indwelling reality. You are controlling everything in me. Yen Kural Yettavillayo, in spite of the fact that I am calling. Have you not heard my sound? So whichever raga we are comfortable with, which helps us in our bhavana. That we are pressing him, calling him. Enough, enough. You are not looking at me, you know. We used to remember Priya, no? She comes from States. Veernath's daughter, when she was a small child, she used to come. So she is coming there and we may be talking something. Swamiji, you are not looking at me. We still remember that. God is making her to tell that so that we should ask the same question to him. You are not looking at me, you are not hearing. How many times I have repeated Ramnam with the hope that one day you will look at me and say, yes, I have heard. That's all I am asking. I am not asking anything more. Just acknowledge one. All my letters you have not acknowledged. One letter you acknowledge, that is enough. ஏகாந்தவாசா என்னையாடு மீஷா என் குரல் எட்டவில்லையோ புவியாளும் பெருமானே பொன்னம்பல பெரியோனே 18ஆம் படியில் வாழும் பத்மாசனம் கொண்டோனே ஏகாந்தவாசா என்னையாடு மீஷா என் குரல் எட்டவில்லையோ. I am bringing all these things into mind. Not only that you are there in me, புவியாளும் பெருமானே, you are the Lord of the universe. And you are also now sitting here. And you wanted me to step these 18 steps in my life. And after that I have come here and talked to you and pleading with you. Still you are keeping quiet. Have you heard? So let that self-originated prayer should well up in our heart. The time has arrived now to transform our chanting to a intense call. We are not chanting for the chanting session. We are not chanting for the ashram routine. Now the stage has come for us. We are chanting for making him to hear, making me to feel that he has heard, making me to feel that he has heard my prayer, he has heard my nama. Yes, so this is what welled up, as soon as we were chanting Ramnam. So the raga should be such that it should touch and kindle that bhava in us. So when we are alone and when we do the chanting, this chorus chanting or collective chanting, we may not be able to keep up this mental attitude because we know that we are attending a session, finished. We know that all are hearing, all are following. If somebody does not go along with the raga, our mind gets disturbed. So that means we are not fully concentrating on him. If we are concentrating on him, all these things will not come. So it is, we feel from our trials that when you are alone, when you pray or chant the name with the raga, with the feeling that he should hear my nama. In the congregational, unknowingly I may feel my nama should be heard by all those who are taking part. It has not helped me in making me realize that we are directing it towards him. Now is this high time, high time that we are directing all our nama chanting towards him. Yes. Pool our entire energy, he has given to us to Make him know that, yes, I have heard your prayer. We want that feeling. Just like Papa heard, trust me. Like that we should hear his word. Yes, I have heard. But we are not asking anything. Whatever you want me to do, you do that. But at least once you make me, once you make me feel that you have heard my prayer. Let not my mind interpret. I want directly an acknowledgement from you. Anybody would like to say anything on this?
Swamiji, that old lady in the hut tells Papa, I don't have faith.
Correct. Yes. In quest of God.
Yes.
I don't have the faith. I cannot understand. That is right. But we have to do it now. We have to do it by ourselves. High time. The mother whom Papa saw, Now the old mother told that she was utterly miserable. Let alone in the world, she spent all her days and nights in pain, fear, anxiety. Ramdas then assured her, O mother, there is no cause for fear and anxiety or for a feeling of loneliness when there is Ram to protect us all. Ram is always near us. So she says, but a poor weak-minded woman like myself does not possess any faith in Ram because I am a sinner. So saying, the mother burst into tears. You shall have faith, kind mother. By the grace of Ram, do not despair. Ram is always the friend of the poor and the humble. Then the mother said, then show me the way. Repeat the one name Ram at all times of the day and at nights when you are awake. You may be sure that you will not feel lonely or miserable as long as you are uttering the glorious name. Where the name is sounded or meditated upon, there resides no sorrow, no anxiety, nay, not even death. Saying this, Ramdas started to go. All these things Papa has brought it out in the form of an anecdote. But now we have been doing Ram Nam, no? But we have, somebody might have got the acknowledgement, but those of us who have not got the acknowledgement, it is high time we press for that acknowledgement. We are only asking for that. In YouTube, the call on the Lord, Arpans.
Just we have to put call on the Lord.
I tried.
Call on the Lord.
I know it is there. I have been trying.
Just put Arpan also, Swamiji.
Arpan.
Call on the Lord. Enter.
Acha, this we have tried.
You have not put enter, Swamiji. Just Anandashram can you put, Swamiji?
Satsang, Anandashram, Satsang.
Satsang is not in Anandashram.
Right. Can they see that?
That camera can be brought here.
No. Swamiji can come inside.
Huh?
Swamiji can present. Swamiji will tell you. You join that.
Volume.
Wait. First Swamiji has to join.
Then two devices are there.
With
No.
the presence.
Take this now. Here also you bring call on the Lord Anandashram. They can see now. Turn this. Everybody can see. Turn this. Maximum. Right. Pause.
Our scriptures in Bhagavad including your Papa, keep on emphasizing
Share.
Yeah.
Where is that YouTube thing?
That you have already closed.
Closed, huh?
You have closed.
This one.
This one, huh?
You have to go back.
Don't start. There is an article in Divine Life written by Papa.
Because two devices on.
There is a
You have to do it. No. This is share. Okay, you can talk.
There is a beautiful article by Beloved Papa under the title Call on the Lord. A few portions from the article has been culled out and put it in the form of PPT. There is a disadvantage when we put it in the PPT or video. Our attention may not be that perfect, but still, as our mind is used to such things, we will try now. Symbolically, we close our eyes and then stand before the door, of the inner chamber. And then we say, our spirit. You take it from there, you see. Our scriptures and Mahatmas. People should see it, People should see it, People should see it.
No need.
From there or this place?
No need. Wait.
From there you try. Let us see whether the disturbance is there. Our scriptures and Mahatmas, including beloved Papa, keep on emphasizing that we, the spiritual aspirants, should know at the very start that the God that we seek is within us and that all our spiritual disciplines should be channelized on this direction. Though intellectually went again.
Oh, here.
Though intellectually we learn that it is He who is behind every thought, word and deed on the individual level, and on the cosmic level, in Him alone, everything exists. Still, the sense of individuality in us unknowingly refuses to accept the same experientially. Intellectually, we know. That is why, in spite of one's involvement in various disciplines, even for a long time, God still remains as a concept and not as a reality. So it is suggested that with this background, an effort has to be made by all of us to feel that by prayer, Satsang and such other various disciplines, we are almost near to the door of the inner chamber within us, where the Lord resides, but at the same time, unable to open the door and see Him. Again went back.
Check up whether they are able to see.
It is okay, ma'am. It is okay.
Not like that, ma'am. For them.
Yes, Mother.
Okay. Thank you.
So at this juncture, our outer guru comes.
This is our. There is no mic.
Our outer guru comes and says, call on the Lord. And asks us to knock the door in the form of chanting. That is why we remembered. Our chanting should be something like knocking the door. Open, open, open. At this juncture, our outer guru comes and says, call on the Lord, and asks us to knock the door in the form of chanting His name. intensely with total faith and devotion and assures us that the door will surely open and then he will absorb us unto him and make us realize that we have no individual existence apart from him. Symbolically, therefore, let us all close our eyes and feel that we stand before the door of our inner chamber and then hear the Guru's words, call on the Lord.
Stand before the door of our inner chamber and then hear the Guru's words, call on the Lord. He says, the beloved awaits you. You have only to take his name and he runs to you. Call on the Lord with all your heart. He is sure to respond. Make him the sole beloved of your life and he is sure to be yours. Pray to him, sing of him, dedicate yourself to him and he will grant you absolute peace and bliss. Nay, he will reveal himself in your heart and absorb you into his transcendent being and thus make you realize that you are the very embodiment of his own cosmic peace and joy. He will then give you the vision of beholding him everywhere. That is, you will behold your own supreme self manifested as the entire universe. Love is your way. Love is your way. Direct your thought within and listen to the call of your own voice. This is very important.
Direct your thoughts within. And listen to the call of your own voice.
And the responsive word of the beloved will come to you. And you will discover that he is within you. Verily, the beloved is in the heart of his devotee. Mingle your life in the ocean of his existence.
Can you hear?
Expand your heart to be in infinity of his love. Widen your vision so that you will be bathed in his life.
Swamiji, can I share?
Now you have become the beloved.
Can I share? I have the video.
Yes, you can share. You can share. She wants to share.
Same thing.
She wants to share.
Please.
Beloved's beloved.
Shall I go to Ram?
Siblings, we are almost near to the door of the inner chamber within us. Symbolically, therefore, let us all close our eyes and feel that we stand before the door of our inner chamber and then hear the Guru's words, call on the Lord. He says, the beloved awaits you. You have only to take his name and he runs to you. Call on the Lord with all your heart. He is sure to respond. Make him the sole beloved of your life and he is sure to be yours. Pray to him, sing of him, dedicate yourself to him and he will grant you absolute peace and bliss. Nay, he will reveal himself in your heart and absorb you into his transcendent being and thus make you realize that you are the very embodiment of his own cosmic peace and joy. He will then give you the vision of beholding him everywhere. That is, you will behold your own supreme self manifested as the entire universe. Love is your way. Love is your goal. Direct your thought within and listen to the call of your own voice. This is very important. Direct your thought within and listen to the call of your own voice and the responsive word of...
This is something on which we have to apply our mind, Direct your thoughts within and listen to the call of your own voice. The chanting we should hear our own chanting. Direct your thoughts within and listen to the call of your own voice.
Swamiji,
Mic வேணும்.
mic has been muted.
Direct your thoughts within and listen to the call of your own voice. Echo. And the,
One is enough, now stop both.
and the responsive word of the beloved will come to you. And you will discover that he is within you. This is the most important portion of this, We are all chanting.
Swamiji's mic has been muted.
Mic is not. 1 second, Swamiji. Google Meet, mic is off. It is there. Here, mic is up. Now you can speak, Swamiji. Yes. Now Swamiji can speak.
Direct your thoughts within
Now okay.
and listen to the call of your own voice. Today, Papa is giving stress on, we have been chanting, We have been training our mind to feel that we are enjoying the chanting. We are all enjoying. But that is at the surface level. We have to call on the Lord, We have to knock the door. So he says, direct your thoughts within and listen to the call of your own voice. This is the clue he has given. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Rama. So he says, direct your thoughts within and listen to the call of your own voice. And then the responsive word of beloved Papa will come to you. Is it becoming clearer to everybody?
Yes, Swamiji.
So today when we go in the evening and spend our time in chanting for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or half an hour or 1 mala, we try to bring in this dimension, I am not talking about this congregational. There it may not be possible. If possible, you can try. But it is certainly possible when we are individually doing it. So we have been asked to transform the chanting to the call, It is not Nama chanting. We are calling on the Lord. We are knocking the door with chanting. And that chanting, Papa says, it will become effective when direct your thoughts within, listen to the call of your own voice. And then the responsive word of beloved will come to you. And you will discover that he is within you.
So the beloved will come to you, and you will discover that he is within you. Verily, the beloved is in the heart of his devotee. Mingle your life in the ocean of his existence. Expand your heart to meet the infinity of his love. Widen your vision so that you may be bathed in his light, power, and joy. Now you have become the beloved's beloved. Now you are one with him. Oh, the power and greatness of the call. Call on him, sing of him, and be ever blessed. Thus, with an attitude of self-surrender, plead and appeal for making the door open through chanting devotionally charged Ramnam.
That is very important.
Is silent Nama chanting better or outwardly portions better?
Is silent
Silent
chanting better?
Ramanama is
We have to
better.
try for ourselves,
Yes.
There is no general prescriptions. To some, the vocal chanting is very nice. To some, silent chanting is nice. To some,
That's actually life.
where are they gone?
They are all there, Swamiji.
Where?
Ma, make them come. I have not used this, Swamiji.
Google Meet is there.
Join now.
Yes, Swamiji. No. We are not at Jain.
Poor.
That Ramnam was nice, Swamiji.
What is it that he has touched and kindled in us now? Yeah? So many sounds. Quality chanting, that is what today Papa wants us to know. Quality chanting.
Swamiji, you can't hear.
You can't hear.
மியூட்ல போடுங்க சுவாமிஜி.
Mute போட்டுங்க.
சரி.
காதலே விடலை.
இப்போடோ
இப்போ வருது.
எப்போ வருது? Quality chanting. And then today, what is it that Papa has touched and kindled in us?
Swamiji, you take this because admit people will not be able to join in that.
The.
இங்கே மியூட்ல போட்டுருங்க. Swamiji is mute. No.
Yes, Swamiji. Now you can continue, Swamiji.
Oh, we can hear.
Yes, Swamiji. You can have it.
Close. What is it that today Papa touched and kindled in us?
That chanting should be like calling the Lord.
Chanting should be like calling on the Lord. So when we go and call somebody, nobody else comes to our mind. Suppose that a person is going before us, we call on him. We call him. Call on means, we go there, no? We go there. We go there and place ourselves and start knocking the door. So now the chanting is to be taken like that. Chanting is not for chanting. We were not knowing this. We were asked to chant, we chanted. But chanting should ultimately make us aware that it is for calling on him. So when Papa gives us a clue, what is the clue?
Direct your thoughts in.
Talking on this.
Direct your thoughts.
Somebody's audio is on. Will you please switch off your audios?
Somebody's audio is on. Please switch off.
Thank you. Yes.
The purpose of displaying it was that words should get stamped in our heart. But just like any other, we have forgotten the words, important words, not all. We are trying to improve our chanting, the quality of our chanting. We were satisfied with the surface level chanting. That is one step. A deeper step is necessary, no? That is the one which is going to link us with Him. So what should we do? All forgotten.
Direct our thoughts and words and listen to the sound of our own.
Direct our thoughts within and
Listen to the sound of our own.
listen to the sound of our own calling. So we must hear our own Nama chanting. Each one will know whether this has been tried in one's life or not. Again, we are telling that in the congregational chanting, we are not telling this. It may be possible, may not be possible. So many distractions are there. Especially when the person who leads the Ram Nam. For the people who are following the Ram Nam, probably they may be able to follow to a very great extent. The person who leads Ram Nam has to be alert. And so many distractions unknowingly will come. We may not know also that the distraction has taken place. So the best way is we try this at the individual level. Somehow we have to establish the link with Him, which is the very purpose of this chanting. And we can add prayer also along with it. The prayer will smoothen the journey, When we prepare the dough for Italy, we add this Urdu dal. What for? Suppose if you don't add, idli will be like a stone, smoothening. So when we add Urdu dal with the rice, or first we grind the Urdu dal, and then we grind the rice and then mix it up, so that the roughness will not be there. So similarly, we try how to smoothen with a prayer, heartfelt prayer. And select a tune that is comfortable for you for the inward journey. That means we are praying to Him, pining, crying, weeping, appealing, pleading. Why are you not making me to feel that you have heard this? You make me to chant. For now decades together you have made me to chant. But you have not acknowledged. You have not made me feel that you have heard it. Others have heard it. Others appreciate. My Ram Nam is wonderful. But I want you to acknowledge. So such type of prayer, yesterday we read out one prayer, such type of self-originated prayer along with our Ram Nam, when we do it individually, then only we will know whether Papa's words have become true to us. He couldn't contain, that is why he brought it out in the form of an article. Call on the Lord. That is the title of the article. Because a stage has come in our life now that we can no longer afford to be on the surface level. There should be a conscious effort on our part to go within, dive deep. Milanyagati Prabhuji, dive deep within, We have to go deep within. So he has given us the clue. So self-originated prayer along with Ram Nam in a comfortable tune. That is why at the end you are spiritually charged,
Devotionally charged.
devotionally charged. That means he is praying, pining, drawing his attention, pleading, appealing. Are you hearing? Are you hearing like that? No? We agree you have to attend to so many calls, but you also hear my calls. No? Many of your creations may be calling on you with so many prayers. But give some allowance for mine also. I have been doing it now. For decades together I have been doing it. Once you make me feel that you have heard. Because why we say so, no? Papa once heard. It came from the great void. And that was the voice of Ram. That set the entire life. So like that you make me to hear once, that is enough. That will set the whole stage for me to travel with you, to be with you. Because once you make me to taste that, no, I'll be blessed with a technique which will stay with me throughout. So no surface level. That is the main message Papa gives to us through In Quest of God. He was remembering him through chanting. So this is how we remember him. The chanting, if the chanting goes on at the surface level, the remembrance may not be there. How to blend? Each one has to pray and divide. One method is this: try to hear your own chanting. Then his presence is immediately felt. Are the words of Papa clear now?
Yes, Swami.
Call on the Lord. Same thing applies when we sing his bhajan, no? You make me
The call of the Lord is acknowledged. How am I to feel it?
Pardon?
How to feel
When the
that
call of the Lord is felt by me, how am I to acknowledge?
How am I to?
acknowledge.
You need not acknowledge.
How am I to feel?
How am I to feel?
You will feel it, you know. You will not, it cannot be explained, you know. If everything can be explained, then what is our effort? We will never go inward. The intellect will keep on putting us in the surface level.
Yes.
So now forget about all those things. When we chant, we should try to hear our own chanting. And
continuous?
Eh?
Am I to take it for granted that it should be continuous? The call on the Lord?
Is it continuous to the call
Should I
of the
go on
Lord?
calling the Lord continuously?
Whatever way you feel, you know. Don't ask another's opinion. When you try, things will get evolved by itself. Suppose we say something, it is again our views, you know. So each one has to try and experiment and see whether this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. One may be chanting Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. No? Somebody may be comfortable with that. Somebody may be comfortable with the anything, that which touches and kindles the devotional fervor in us. That is important. Not for the sake.
Between the word of Brahmin utterance or continuous is better. Om Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. If this is better, or
one has to try. Nobody can say anything from outside. Which raga enables me to blend? So far, we have been enjoying the ragas, everything at the surface level. We are trying to go deep within. Nobody can help us. One has to do it by oneself. How I should do, nobody can help us. Papa has given the clue, direct your entire attention towards this, within. And then you try to become aware of your own chanting, your own calling. Then his responsive attitude will be known to you. That means the acknowledgement will come. So this is what he has done. We have to do it and see for ourselves. Papa is talking from his experience. Now we have to try and see for ourselves. It all depends upon the intensity of our prayer.
Hari Om, Swami.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
So today, Papa has been trying to bring out the quality in chanting. All these years we have done chanting. It has helped us to some extent, but it has not helped us to the fullest extent. So today he thought, by bringing all these dimensions, we will try now from today onwards to improve the quality. What does it mean, quality? To become, somehow get an acknowledgement chit from him that he has heard. And we are only asking once you give that. I am not asking for so many. So with that bhavana, with whatever raga or we are comfortable with raga or without raga, we try to remember him through chanting. We try to connect ourselves with him. That is more important. That is the zenith of all our spiritual, the ultimate goal of our spiritual practices. So let us all try. Then, because he did that in the first chapter, and he heard it, and after that we know the rest of the 36 chapters were an echo of that only. Always he was in touch with him. What was that word he used? Probably we would not have applied our mind on those lines. But he says, where is rest, where is relief? That was the heart's cry of Ramdas. The cry was heard. And from the great void came the voice, despair not, trust me, thou shalt be free. And this was the voice of Ram. These encouraging words of Ram proved like a plank thrown towards a man struggling for very life in the stormy waves of a raging sea. The great assurance soothed the aching heart of helpless Ramdas like gentle rain on thirsting earth. So this is what we want. We want an acknowledgement. We have been doing it. Filing petitions after petitions, but we have not received one acknowledgement with his chapa. So today Papa is giving us that clue. Enough is enough. Try to get this acknowledgement from him. And once you get it, it will always ever be with you. That is the assurance. So let us all try our level best. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om.
Namaskaram, Swamiji.
Namaskaram.